Yo, what is up guys? This is Pedro here, and in today's video I have a very important injury update for the Washington football team versus the Cleveland Browns Week 3 matchup. There are some good news and bad news for the Washington football team, so if you guys are new, subscribe for Washington and NFL content. So let's get right into the video. So there are a lot of new names on the list. We'll get to that later, and we'll also go over the Browns injuries as well. But first, let's start off with the good news. Kendall Fuller is off the injury report for Washington, and most likely will play on Sunday. Obviously, he practiced fully today, was not limited, but, who knows? He's going to, again, tomorrow practice fully, but it just depends on how he feels tomorrow. And the day after that and the day after that until game day. So there could be some hiccups, but for now it looks good. He's off the injury report. Last week, even when he was practicing fully, he was still on the injury report. So this is good considering that the Cleveland Browns have two very good receivers in Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham. They don't have great wide receiver depth besides those two, but their top two receivers are very, very good. Now on to our injury report. There are a lot of new names. Let's start off with Ryan Kerrigan, Steven Sims. They both did not play today, both because of toe injuries. I'm not too worried about Ryan Kerrigan because he's an edge rusher, but wide receivers, if it is turf toe, that could land him on IR for a few weeks. So hopefully that is not the case, but he did play through it last week. And then Morgan Moses was limited with a hip injury, but Moses, he always plays even through pretty bad injuries. I expect him to play, and he's been playing decent for us. Ryan Anderson, Thomas Davis, Sadiq Charles and Cole Holcomb all did not play today, so not good at all injury-wise. Thomas Davis illness, so means he'll probably be back by the start of the or by next game, so that's fine right there. But Ryan Anderson, Sadiq Charles, and Cole Holcomb all out, so that is not good news. We'll see. We're going to get updates and see how they're doing in the next couple of days, but that is a lot of guys, and we really didn't see too many injuries in the game besides obviously Sheriff, and then Steven Sims was kind of hurt for a bit, but then he came back in. So, the biggest names out there, obviously Steven Sims, Ryan Kerrigan, and then you can throw in Ryan Anderson in there as well. Morgan Moses is limited, so I'm not going to throw him in there, but hopefully those guys can come back, and that Sadiq Charles injury is really starting to concern me because he was off the injury report for about a week, and now he's back on it, so he must have re-aggravated it somehow, maybe in yesterday's practice. Hopefully he can start coming back, because if he's out for another 2 weeks, pretty much is a redshirt season, because he's probably not going to be able to play until late in the season. So hopefully this is just, it re-aggravated, but he's fine in a couple of days, because he can't afford to miss any more time. And then Steven Sims, if Steven Sims is out for this week, it's going to be a struggle, because that means Dontrell Inman is our second best receiver, and when Dontrell Inman is your second best receiver, you have a problem. We cannot afford to have Steven Sims out for this game. We just absolutely cannot. So yeah, that is it right there. Sadiq Charles' leg, so they didn't say cast, so could be the same thing though. Hopefully it's not a re-aggravation of the same injury. And then the Browns, so they have a lot of different injuries. I'm not sure. There's not too many Browns beat reporters, so I couldn't get the full injury report. But Olivier Vernon and Jacob Phillips, Adrian Claiborne, they all did not play today in practice. And then Jack Conklin's coming off an injury. He should be ready to go next week, or this week against Washington, but he's coming off an injury, so that could end up helping us a lot. Greedy Williams. Oh, I saw Denzel Ward's on the he's on the injury report too, so that is good news right there. I saw someone post these are all the players in their secondary that are out, and if that's true, that's huge for us. Denzel Ward, Greedy Williams might be coming back. We'll see, and I think Morgan Burnett is out for them too. So they have a lot of injuries. I will be posting a preview tomorrow, but once we get more information on the injuries, that'll help out a lot. But yeah, this is a injuries for us. Hopefully, the biggest one for me is Steven Sims, just because of our lack of depth at that position. It's Ryan Kerrigan is one of our best players, but without him, we still have one of the best defensive lines in all of football. So hopefully one of Ryan Anderson and Ryan Kerrigan, one of those two is good to go for the game. And then Steven Sims, man, if he really, really needs to be available, because Haskins, I mean, he needs to be more accurate, like I said. But if he has Terry McLaurin and then as his number one receiver, and then which is fine, obviously, but then Dontrell Inman and AGG as his two other receivers, or maybe Isaiah Wright, because I don't know who would play in the slot. It really depends, because AGG is definitely an outside receiver. Maybe Dontrell Inman could play in the slot, but that would be absolutely atrocious. So hopefully Steven Sims can play. Morgan Moses, he's banged up, but he usually is. It's usually a little bit later in the season, but he always plays. He barely misses any games. And then we'll see about Ryan Anderson and Cole Holcomb. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about these injuries. They do suck, but we'll get a better sense of it when the actual reports come out, and see if they play tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow's Thursday, and then the big day is Friday. We'll get if they're questionable, doubtful for the game. So I appreciate you guys watching. Good news about the Kendall Fuller, about the Kendall Fuller injury. He's off the report. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new. Turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video. And peace.